Yo, what's going on? I'm going to give it a minute for people to show up. But those of you watching the VOD, I am going to be running alternative operating systems. And there will be nobody else joining, so I'm going to throw open VLC and get some tunes going, since there will not be constant talking. Media, open folder, all of my epic background music, select folder, and that song sounds lame. Enter the sphere, Stranger Things, sci-fi synthwave that builds to epic and cinematic. This is what I want. Ooh. Oh yeah. Now this is music. Ooh. Ooh. Hell yeah. What's going on, Mr. Remily12? How you doing? Appreciate you being in here. About to get started pretty soon. Ooh. The song kind of slaps. Fixing a quick network configuration issue on my end here. And we will get started. Oh, it's Matthew. What's going on, Matthew? Ooh. Okay. What's going on? Bounce back. Mommy, mommy, mommy. Not sure what that's about. Today I'll be going over a couple of alternative operating systems. Trying to figure out what the next host for papechanger is. So I'm excited for that. Can't figure out how to get get Vert Manager to work properly, which is annoying me because I don't want to install these on my regular machine. All right, this song kind of slaps. Share lib vert networks default. Gonna get started here in just a couple of seconds. This would be great. Ooh. Alright, restarting my machine, and we will, we'll just get to it. So restarting the machine. So we're going to be going through all the various operating systems, all these weirdo side operating systems no one's ever heard of. We'll be evaluating them as operating systems, as programming environments, and see if it makes sense to port papechanger over to them. I think that we'll find a couple of stinkers and we'll find a couple of good ones. So I'll be starting with Haiku OS once my computer starts back up, which we're currently waiting for. There we go. So let me log in. All right, so logging in, and it takes a second for my monitor to figure out what's actually going on. And here we are. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's run this Haiku OS virtual machine. And of course, there we go. What's going on, Moose? How you doing? So we're booted into Haiku. Let me move this to another workspace, if it'll let me. There we are. So this is Haiku OS. So I mean, we got the user guide. Let's see what that's about. Runs in a embedded what's it called? Window here. Getting a little screen terry stuff going on. Need some VSync on this bad boy, but I bet that's probably just due to running it in a busted VM instead of on regular stuff. Let's look at this. You'll see the most important aspects of Haiku. Naturally, completing and extending the documentation is a continuing process. If you find errors, we'd like to suggest whatever, blah, blah, blah. So let's see what this graphical user interface is. I know Haiku is going to be very heavy on the graphical user interface, kind of based on the old BOS system. Let's see if we can google.com. Will that get me there? Yeah, look at this. BOS. So BOS is an operating system that came out in, I think, the 1990s. There we go. By B Inc. Meant to be run on B-Box. You'll notice it looks almost identical to what I'm running here because Haiku is meant to be a open source version of BOS. Excuse me, my music is way too loud. I forgot to turn it down. Anyway, so Haiku OS is meant to be a open source version of this BOS, and actually I think it's still too high. I want the music to be about here. Anyway, initially designed to run on AT&T Hobbit-based hardware. Later modified for a PowerPC, so that's fantastic. Apple CEO started negotiations by B Inc. Apple was unwilling to offer more than 125 million, and then Next Step was a better choice. Next Step was run by Steve Jobs. So eventually, of course, BOS died, and now we have Haiku, which I'm currently running. So. Let's see. Graphical interface is an integral part of the system. Unlike other Unix operating systems, there's no separate window manager, and booting into a command line shell is not possible. Interesting. So it's very much like a Mac OS or something, where it assumes that you want or Windows for that matter, where it just has the graphical front end as a first-class citizen. Let's see. A small moose. I want to see an OS that really does some shit out of left field. Oh, you'll see one here. So we have the start menu and taskbar is the desk bar, and let me make this bad boy full screen. There we are. So start menu and taskbar is the desk bar, so that's up here. So let's okay. So you got to grab by these bad boys. So this is where you can find about Haiku, show replicants. I don't know what that means. Mount, desk bar preferences, shutdown, recent documents, applications. Ooh, a lot of applications in the default. I wonder if any of these are useful. Magnify. What's this about? Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know what it's for, but haiku. Got a little sub-pixel rendering going on, which is very good. That's always nice. Anyway, so what else is over here? So we got that demos. Let's see GLT pod. Oh wow, that is zooming. Look at them frames per second. It's fantastic. Anything else going on here? Desktop applets, launch box, power status. Oh, I don't know why. Install in desk bar. Let's see what else we got. Preferences, appearance. Hold on a second. Backgrounds. It has backgrounds, which means we can change backgrounds. Images. Ooh, this is good. Let's see what this one is about. Is this something I can do? Apply. Placement. Tile. Apply. Oh wow, this can I like dock these together? I don't know how that works. There we go. Haiku. So that's fun. I wonder how you can do this programmatically. That's going to be important. Let's see what else we got in here. Desktop applets, preferences, key map tracker, virtual memory. So this looks like you Bluetooth. Oh, of course I don't have Bluetooth in this VM. But yeah, you know, this looks like it's pretty neat. So you can mount things, recent folders, artwork. I see. Recent applications. I wonder if there's anything else interesting. PDF viewer, a calculator, a debugger. That's going to be interesting. I assume Expander and Haiku Depot are just zip and unzippers. Icon-O-Matic, I'm not sure what that is. Installer. Oh, I see. So this is to install it on real hardware. I don't need that. So that's pretty cool. Poor man. What's poor man? Please choose the folder to publish on the web. Oh, interesting. Public.html. Make sure there's an index file named HTML. So we will, oh, I see. So this is like a web server that you can run. That's just built into the system. That's pretty neat. So let's see. What happens if I try to go to this website? I don't know how to make a new tab. There it is. New tab. http://localhost/index.html. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so it's not finding it, of course, but yeah, Haiku Poor Man. Let's see if there's some documentation. Poor Man Haiku docs. Poor Man. Oh, look at that. DuckDuckGo by default. Nice little web server that's extremely easy to set up. Naturally, it doesn't offer any advanced features like other heavy-duty server software. It's only a poor man's web server. Upon launch, poor man asks for a folder, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's going to be really interesting for like trying to get into web development without having to learn how to do complicated stuff. You just put an index.html in there. Does Haiku have a, what's the Haiku editor? So the Haiku OS editor. That's what I want. Home Haiku project, development. Okay, so they do C++ heavy in Haiku, I guess. So building Haiku, whatever. That's not what I want. Let's see. Booting, installing Haiku book. Interesting. And then what else do we have? Human interface guidelines. I really like that they have human interface guidelines on here. This is an extraordinarily good sign for a developer and for a user. If you notice, like if you go to Apple interface guidelines, you'll notice they have the same thing. And Apple is like the king of making a proper user interface. I don't know if this website will load very well in this thing. I don't know, it looks like it's fine. But they really care about every individual aspect of it and making sure everything works when you develop on Apple. But let's get back to Haiku. I don't want to talk about how good Apple is while I'm evaluating a totally different thing. But a lot of this stuff makes a lot of sense. You know, avoid hard-coded file paths. Make your applications look, fit in with others, live updates, translators. Okay. So this is all very interesting stuff. But let's see. Yellow tab offers more than just a program's name or documents file name. You can move it by holding shift while dragging it to another position. Let's try that. Hold down shift, drag it to another position. Oh, that's fun. You can minimize, double click on its tab. Doo-doo. There we go. I don't know where it went though. Did it go in here? Okay, that's where it went. I see. That's kind of interesting. Instead of having the bar across the bottom like Mac OS or Windows, it has it in there. Zoom, Control Alt Z. Window border, resource corner. Quick way to resize. Blah, blah, blah. Stack and tile. Okay. So this is interesting. Events. Okay. Stacking is putting windows on top of each other. Do I still have Poor Man running? Let me get Poor Man back up. So can I just... Does this stack them? How does that work? Or do they mean just stacking as in like what I'm doing right now? Automatically using the yellow tabs. While holding Opt, tabs change color when they overlap. Drop the window. I'm not sure what the Option key is. There we go. Oh, look at that. So you can have the same window that has multiple different applications in it. That's actually pretty nice. So what you can do is like if you're working on something, you can just have them out in separate, and then when you decide you want to no longer work on it anymore, you can just minimize it, and then you can bring it back. Does it bring back both? Yeah. So this could be really good if you're like developing on something, you're doing something else. You can just double click and they go away. So I'm not going to say there's anything super crazy, but it's interesting to see the little different decisions that people make when they're doing it. You know, this comes from the BOS lineage. Opening and saving panels. Seems all pretty normal. Keyboard shortcuts. Favorites and recent folders. The favorites menu in open and save panels. Okay, that makes sense. Replicants. Replicants are small self-contained parts of applications that can be integrated into other programs. Now that seems interesting. Provided Deskbar's option to show replicants is activated, you'll recognize a replicantable part of its application by its small handle normally in the right-hand corner. The most prominent place to accept replicants is the desktop. You simply drag and drop the little handle onto it. Now it's part of the desktop, and the replicant's originating app doesn't have to be started for it to work. Huh. So we should figure out how... Okay, so it's showing replicants. This one doesn't seem to have any. Does this bad boy have any replicants? No. Let's see if like the calculator app or something has it. Desk Calc. That one has replicants. So if we drag it. Oh, I see. So now on my desktop, I can just do like 5 times 5. All right. I don't know what you do times 5, 5. I don't know how to use this calculator. 5. All right, so we at least got that. 52 times 55 equals 2860. Perfect. So this is interesting. So they have it designed so that... Oh, wow, that's big. So they have it designed so that you can take certain applications or certain parts of certain applications and just drop them right into your desktop and use them there. If you're going to use them all the time, that would be interesting to have like a, if I could have a NeoVim right here that I just use as a quick notes app, that could be like a really interesting way to do things. I'm sure they have an editor that I can use for that. Activity Monitor also does it. Let's get the Activity Monitor going. Applications, Activity Monitor. Okay, look at that. So it's not too bad on the CPU usage. Using 759 megs of memory. Ooh, but I bet a lot of that's just this web browser. But then I can grab it and put this down here. I can throw CPU usage over here. So this is really simple and easy to set up. I mean, eat your heart out, people who like to monitor activity on Linux using the complicated to set up nonsense. So that's pretty sweet. What else we got? Tracker. I don't know what tracker is. Volume, network, everything. Wait, what's this? Can I just like turn on and off a processor? I don't know what I've accomplished with that. Power daemon, debug server, syslog daemon. You getting any syslogs? I don't know what that does. So this is all pretty cool. So we got demos in here. Is there anything we need to see? Haiku 3D. Oh, well, that's kind of fun. Not all that useful, but certainly it's something. Huh. Input. Pretty basic. Yeah, so it certainly doesn't look like a modern OS, but it's not a whole lot I seem to be missing. I mean, obviously it's missing some polish because it's not the most like modern thing in the universe. It doesn't look perfect. I do really like tabbing all the windows together. I wouldn't mind having like a tab-based workflow with this. But time to quit messing around. Let's write something. So it comes with this poor man thing. I wonder how to get rid of these. I can interact with them. I don't know how to get rid of them. Anyway, so it comes with this poor man web server. So let's write a real quick website. So can I do file, new text file? We will call it index.html, and then open it up in the editor. I wonder if there's any other editors, because I don't really care for a super basic editor. I wonder if there's something for really writing code. Haiku Depot, what's that? It's an anonymous usage. No. Is this where I download things? Okay, so this is where I download packages. So let's check for updates. Validating checksum for Haiku ports. So let's put these windows together. I do really like this thing where you can tab the windows together. Oh wow, so this is a lot of stuff. It looks like it's got all the basics. Git, you know, harf buzz. I don't know what that does, but I know I have it on all my computers. MPC, OpenSSH, OpenSSL, TCP dump, tar. So it comes with like a lot of the basics when it comes to libraries and things. So I wonder how easy it is to port a library, or how well a lot of these libraries work on Haiku OS from anything else. I did notice it says it's downloading the B book. I know that's right here. What is this? I guess this is a positive B book. Let's make this big. Okay, so this is interesting. Legal notice, introduction, system overview, application, game, input, interface, mail, network, storage support. You have all sorts of classes and methods. So I assume this is just like a C++ BOS type thing where it's like, here's how you write applications. Yeah, B application class. So this is about C++ classes. I don't really write a lot of C++, so this will be interesting to see what happens. Let's get rid of that. And get rid of that. And I will drag these on top of each other because this is, you know, the directory and this is the file I'm working on. And you know what? I'm going to grab poor man and drag it on top because this is the web server. This is kind of nice if you're working on multiple things at once. You can have one little set of one window with tabs that does each sort of thing you're working on. So if you're working on a website, you can have the website over here. You can have the back end be over here. But let's just get this going. HTML/HTML. No syntax highlighting. Head. Welcome to Haiku. And then we'll do a /head. Then we'll do a body /body. Welcome to Haiku OS. And then we'll save this bad boy. File, save. And then when we go back into our web browser, I'm also curious what this is. System add-ons, apps, bin, boot, cache. Oh, this is interesting. Wait a second, Mandelbrot. Oh, that's fun. Can I zoom in? Oh, you can zoom in. Guys, it comes with a Mandelbrot. This is fantastic. I know I get distracted easily. Always wanted to write one of these, but I never got around to it. Oh, this is great. Oh, but I've reached the maximum zoom on the Mandelbrot. Can I do more iterations? How do I make it? Ooh, midnight. So we got different sets. The Julia set. I don't know why I have the iteration set too high. That's probably what's going on. Burning ship. Well, that's kind of fun. Anyway, I get distracted easily. What was I doing? I was opening up the web browser. Applications. Where is that web browser? Wait, TV? Can I watch TV on this bad boy? I don't know how this works. I don't know what this is. All right, clearly there's nothing here. Let's get into the web browser. CodyCam installer. I don't know where the browser is. Is this called like Haiku B browser? What is this, People? Is that like a contacts app? Yeah, that's what I thought. So it certainly has the basics, and it looks like you can get some more advanced stuff as soon as this package manager installs. But let's see, where is the web browser? Am I dumb? Did I miss it? Oh, it's web positive. There we go. So then let's do local. http://localhost/index.html. There we go. Welcome to Haiku OS. So that's fun. Oh, and I think I did it wrong. I want to do head. This needs to be in a title block. /title. Save that bad boy. File, save, Alt S. I was trying to do Control S. That makes sense. And let's reload the page again. There we go. Welcome to Haiku. So fantastic. We wrote a little code in Haiku. It's HTML, but who cares? Got the poor man. So that's kind of fun. Let's see if these packages ever update. That's taking forever. Anyway, all packages. What do we got? 080, the game. Oh, this is the worst. So I see you're supposed to click a package to view information, but I want this thing to be bigger. Let's make this bigger. I know there's something in the instructions on how to do this properly, but I don't care. 2048 for Haiku. So it looks like they got some packages in here. 2D dogfighting game, jump and run platforming game, action loaded 2D shooter. Let's try Alien Blaster out real quick. Let's give it a shot. Certainly apply these changes. So while that goes, we'll see what else is in here. So it looks like there's a ton of things. Arduino. That's interesting. I didn't realize the Arduino ID was in here. This could be a serious dev machine if I learn how to use the editor, or if they have a good editor. I don't know what kind of editors they have. Audacity. This would be interesting if this runs well, because I've used Audacity for a long time on Linux, and I like it, and I've used it on Windows, and Audacity on Haiku would be pretty good. What else is here? Balsa email client. So it looks like they got a lot of stuff. Blender. I'm curious to see how well Blender works. I see they're on 3.79. Wonder if there's a reason for that. Yeah, they got all sorts of packages I can install. Do they have NeoVim? Do they have Vim? Got FFF. Kokoni. I think. Yeah, Kokoni could be interesting. Got No Nut November. A blazing fast terminal file manager. Qt Vim and Vim. YouTube DL GUI. Ranger. Oh, Qt browser. That's always fun. I remember using Qt browser for years. A reboot is necessary to complete the installation process. I'm not going to reboot. This is all we're getting. So it looks like I won't be playing that game or using these updated softwares. So I wonder, is there anything else I'm missing out of Haiku? It looks like I've kind of seen everything there is to see. The system. And we could play around in the terminal, but I don't think there's going to be too much in there. Let's open up the terminal application. Applications. Terminal. Welcome to the Haiku shell. Help. Alright, this looks like a pretty basic... Oh, it's just bash. Yeah, so it's just bash. Everything's a little different, of course. But it's nothing too crazy. There we go. We got Nano. I wonder, does this thing have transparent background? That's what I want. Tab title, tab window, window size, whatever. Font, Nodo Sans, classic Nodo Sans. Encoding, of course, we're using UTF-8. Color scheme, midnight. Professional. Color. Text. Oh, I see. So you set up the text. Doesn't have an alpha option, so I don't know. I think time is. I think my use of Haiku is going to be limited. If there's no way to have an alpha terminal, can you make anything transparent in this? Because what's the point in changing a desktop if the desktop isn't going to be seen because everything is opaque? And it's still updating. What is taking this thing so long to update? I mean, I'm on a gigabit connection. I suppose I will just terminate. So this is kind of an interesting thing. It's like it's certainly pleasant to work in. All the stuff seems to be very. This reminds me of using like an older Apple system, where everything is pretty uniform. Everything kind of works the way you would want it to. And there's not a whole lot in the way of issues and problems. Let's see. So what is next? So the next one we should probably try is, let me... I had a Redux machine I was trying to run, but whenever I try running Redux, it doesn't work. So what we're going to do is we're going to try a different one. We were going to try Plan 9 Front, which is going to require a little bit of work in the terminal to get it working. So tar minus xzvf 9 front. Oh, it's just a gzip. Gunzip. Is that a thing? Yeah, gunzip 9 front. .gz. So do we have the ISO? There's the ISO. 9 front.iso. Fantastic. So let's try browse local. 9 front.iso. Let's see. Don't automatically detect. Is plan 9 not there? So we'll do generic or unknown OS. Forward. That'll be plenty. That'll be plenty. This one's going to be called 9 front. So this is a much less finished operating system than Haiku is. It came from about the same era, maybe a little bit earlier, where it really is set up to be. Is it gonna work? Is it mad at me? It's really meant to be like a continuation of the way Unix works. So this is the most modern fork of the Plan 9 operating system, which kind of takes the Unix philosophy and puts it to its logical endpoint. Bootargs is this stuff? I don't know. User Glinda? Glinda. Okay, so we got some stuff. There we go. So now we're in Plan 9. So let's move this to its own window. So now we're in Plan 9. And this is an interesting operating system. However, I don't know how to use it. And I'm a little dumb. So I'll see. Oh, there we are. So I have a terminal here. So this works. Control L? I don't know how to do that. Can I CD bin? CD AMD 64? Okay, I don't know what the heck is going on. I know I can right click to do things. I can make a new, which I don't know. New. Oh, I see. So I have to right click and hold down delete. Delete? Oh, so I see. So you do everything with a right click. So add ether, add eth out. Let's see. Can I resize this? So this is like the information panel, which I guess comes default. Can I stretch this out so I know what it says? Yeah, I don't care. So let's see. Can I do a new? Okay, so this is how you make a new window. So then you make a new window and then you run the command you want. So let's do Acme. This is the editor. I don't know how any of this works. New, paste, snarf, sort, Xerox, Delco, new, cut, paste, snarf, sort. So this is some absolute nonsense. I have no idea what the heck is going on. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna open up a web browser and see if I can figure out how to even use this operating system, because this is like Greek to me. How to use 9 front. FQA, frequently questions asked. All right, when applied consistently, simple conventions can combine to provide powerful results. In Plan 9, conventions are preferred to rules. This section explores the Plan 9 approach to actually using the computer. What the heck is this? What I installed, what I expected, what I got. I mean, that's not wrong. Let's see if I, how do I don't know how to do any of this. Can I just, what the heck? What's going on? Can I just like, let's get rid of that. And get rid of that. I don't want this. Okay. So let's see. Rio is the Plan 9 window system. More accurately, Rio multiplexes input devices with and serves a file interface to a series of rectangles, inside the boundaries of which are drawn arbitrary arrangement of pixels. Controlling the rectangles is more straightforward and at the same time more flexible than what is commonly expected from most window managers. To effectively use Rio, you need a 3-button mouse. If you only have a 2-button mouse, you can emulate the middle button by holding down the Shift key whilst pressing the right button. That's funny because I have a 1-button mouse. So we'll see how this works. Otherwise, I'll plug in a 3-button mouse. It says I need a 3-button mouse. I'll plug in a 3-button mouse. Give me a second. Okay. So I have more than 3 buttons now. Got my my G502X Mega Gaming Mouse. So let's plug that bad boy in. Okay, so now I'm using a 3-button mouse. So I got right click for things. I got left click. This is fantastic. So pressing and holding down mouse button 3 on the gray desktop or shell window will give you the menu with the following options. New, resize, move, delete, hide. And pressing down on mouse button 2 on a shell window results in the menu with the following options. So let's do a new window. So if I hold down the second mouse button, I have cut, paste, snarf, plumb, look, send, scroll. Select an item by releasing the button over the menu item. Rio uses the same button that started an action throughout the operation. If you press another button during the action, the operation is aborted, and any intermediate changes are reversed. Each menu acts as a web verb, as is an action verb selector, which requires an object to be picked to indicate which window is to act on. A further mouse action may then be required. Clicking on a window brings it to the front. So let's make a new window. Whoops, new window. Clicking on it brings it to the front. Fantastic. You can directly change the shape of a window by dragging the edge corner of the window border. Okay, that's fantastic. Mouse button 1 or 2 will allow you to drag the edge or corner to a new size. Mouse button 3 will allow you to move the window. Move. So if I grab the edge and... Okay. This is totally unique. Okay. In addition, Rio serves a variety of files for reading, writing, and controlling Windows. Some of them are virtual versions of files for dealing with the display, keyboard, and mouse. Others control operations of the Windows system itself. These files, as well as the Window 1 command, allow for controlling Windows programmatically by reading and writing text strings, thus simplifying the automated opening and placement of various windows with user scripts. Text in a Rio window may be freely manipulated, edited, altered, deleted, and or acted upon using the mouse chords or options from the mouse button menus. For example, see the discussion of RC prompts above. Special file dev/text for the current window. Can I do like echo wow pipe into /dev/text? Is that a thing? Well, it's not letting me use dev text for the current window, or mounts wsys text for window n contains all the text that has already appeared in the window. The contents of this file may serve as a primitive form of command history. So can I do like cat/dev/text? Oh, that's fun. So what I think has happened is I'm just in an infinite loop of catting out the contents of this window, and then of course when I cat out the contents of this window into this window, I get more contents of this window. So I think I'm just not supposed to do that. I'm just going to get rid of that. Oh, what the fuck? Joe, what the fuck? I don't know what I've done. Exit. False. Exit. Rio? Okay, we're back. We're back. Don't worry, we're back. We got Rio going again. It's fantastic. All right. Can I like git clone... get it installed. Okay. So let's make a new window. And let's make another new window just for funsies. Let's make another new window. Also for funsies. So at least we know we can do these things here. So that's fun. Let's see. Text in Rio windows. A Rio window may be freely manipulated. We already got through that. Scrolling. By default, a Rio will fill up with text and then block, obviating the need for a separate pager program. Oh, interesting. So it blocks when the window fills up. That's why it didn't just immediately become really long. It just, Let's see. So you don't need a pager program, though there is one that exists. Holding down the shift key and pressing the up or down arrow will scroll a single line. Up or down arrows will scroll up or down in consistently measured increments. Endless scrolling may be enabled by selecting scroll from the mouse button 2 window. Scroll. Okay. Rio supports mouse wheel scrolling. The heuristic is employed roughly the same as that is clicking on the scroll bar at the left of the window. Mouse is near the top, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Mouse chording. Almost anywhere. Sam Acme window, you'll find the following mouse chords. MB1, select text. MB1, double click. Select the word under the cursor. Select the whole line. Okay, that's pretty normal. Mouse button 2 is cut text. Mouse button 3 is paste text. So if I do echo hello, and then some mouse button 1 selects, mouse button 2 copies, Well, wait a second. Mouse button 2, cut text. Mouse button 3, paste. Oh. Am I doing this wrong? Huh. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I see. So that's only in Sam, Acme, and Window. I can use those chords. So let's open up Sam. Hello. Mouse button 1 selects. Mouse button 2 cuts. Mouse button 3. Oh, what the heck? What am I doing? Right? Oh. New. Oh man, this is this a window within a window? How do I, can I do anything with that? Oh, okay. This is confusing. Oh, and I just exited the whole thing. Rio. Okay, we're back. Man, you love this gray box. This gray box, it really feels like home, you know? You love a gray box. So let's do a new window. So how do I set the wallpaper in this bad boy? All right. Keyboard shortcuts, Control U, Control W, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Snarf, click mouse button 2, immediately followed by mouse button 3. So Sam, Acme, and Window. So Sam is a screen editor with structural regular expressions. Acme is an interactive text windows. Okay, and Rio is, of course, what I'm in. This is Rio. All right, color scheme. Rio looks like this. Rio's color can be modified by editing the .c configuration files and recompiling. Note, someone will mock you for doing this. You can also elect to support Rio, you can also elect to modify Rio to support wallpapers, themes, etc. This has been tried in various ways and by various different people. So I would have to support wallpapers and themes, mostly wallpapers, that's what papechanger is about. I would have to hack on the program. Huh. I don't like that. Rob Pike, Rio's author, was all like, the clean appearance of the screen comes mostly from laziness, but the color scheme obviously is deliberate. The intent was to build on observation by Edward Tufte that the human system likes nature, and nature is full of pale colors, so something you're going to look at all day might best serve if it were in relaxing shades. Renee French helped me with the specifics of the color scheme. She's a professional illustrator, and my color vision is suspect. Once I'd figured out how I wanted it to look, there are still some features of the color system I might put in that I think no one else has ever noticed. That's a good thing. In my opinion, the colors should fade away. If you'll pardon the expression, having used other systems with different approaches to color screens, especially Windows XP, extra pukey, I think Tufte was right. Tufte? I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name. A Small Moose says, huh. Huh, indeed. Rob Pike in 2003. The color scheme was an attempt to honor a point made originally in a little brochure by Edward Tufte that the colors of nature are soft and quiet and peaceful to look at. Most computers' screens are covered in glaring bright colors. When color came to mind, I want it to be pleasant. You know, I do notice that colors are very bright and ridiculous. I noticed it the most on my phone, so I've turned colors off, so my entire phone is black and white. And I notice anytime I turn it on to watch a video or something, if I go to the home screen, I'm blasted by super oversaturated, ridiculous bright colors. Let's see, why is Rio like this? Windows systems should be transparent. What's the argument put forward in the famous paper? Do you have a mouse? Click here to find out. I don't know if I have a mouse. I'm clicking. It's not telling me if I have a mouse. All right, taking a screenshot. To capture a screenshot, to png/dev/screen, screen.png. I see. So this is showing dev/screen is just the screen and stuff. Kprint, text editor, Sam. Okay, I don't know what any of this means. So I guess there's a whole mailing list for people who like Sam. Oh, great, I have to open a .mail list. I'm not going to do that. Also, CatV is a fantastic website. I recommend it. They have all sorts of hot takes over here. Documentation, software repositories, Go stuff. They love Go. Note this page ceased updating in October 2012. They love Go. They love Rob Pike over there. Manual page. So this is some Plan 9 stuff. Interesting. Acme. They got a page called Glinda, which, if you'll notice, this is the exact thing I use from, I think I stole one of these and turned it into myself to make my, this is great, to make my profile picture. I kind of half recreated this, but this isn't the one I started with. On my profile picture on Discord. This is kind of fun. Oh, that's great with Rob Pike. ASCII arts. Well, that's cool. Anyway, scrolling, and then Acme editor. Internet. They've got some really cool art and photos on this site. Yes, they do. They have all sorts of cool things. Mothra is the standard web browser. All right, let's see if Mothra is any good. Mothra. https://google.com. Okay, that didn't work. Bad URL. Wait. Start from search. Twitter.com. Alright, well that didn't work. Can I quit? Okay, that worked. HGet is similar to curl. HGet. Wait a second. HGet now uses WebFS and no longer supports non-HTTP protocols. http://google.com. No IP address. Okay, so it looks like I'm not connected to the network. I have no idea how to get any of that working, so whatever. NetSurf has been ported to Plan 9. It nearly works. Well, that's great. Let's see. SSH clients have worked, but none of them are perfect. SSH1 client from Bell Labs. SSH2 client has been written from scratch. New client supports only cha 20 poly 1305 cipher and curve 25519 Diffie-Hellman key exchange. RSA public key and password authentication are supported with Factotum. SSHFS, SSHNet. Embrace, extend, extinguish. Draw term is a program that users in Plan 9 systems can use to establish graphical CPU connections with Plan 9 CPU servers. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Don't know how that works. So I guess this is a draw term. Oh, so this is huh. So they have a lot of interesting things, but this is Linux simulation. I'm a burden on everyone. Yeah, okay. So you can run Linux programs in Linux EMU. This is wild. Wait a second. A Game Boy emulator ships with the system? Oh. I don't know how to do that. SNES. I don't know what any of this is. Life. Sudoku. /sys/games/lib/sudoku. Alright, I don't know how to run that. Emulator for Sega comes with the system. Commodore, BMX. Huh. This feels like this could be like a whole series of trying to understand how this thing works. This is very confusing. Windows NT? What? Classified. Is this Windows NT running on 9 front? I kind of want to throw up. Revision control, CVS, Git 9, Mercurial. Huh. So I don't know how any of that works. Plan 9 is a wacky operating system for, I believe, wacky people. because I could not imagine trying to use this. I mean, going from Haiku to Plan 9 just really shows like the difference between these like different alternative operating systems. Now, as I understand it, Plan 9 is way super neat under the core, but from a user perspective, this is dog shit, frankly. I don't know what I think about this. Let's I think I've had enough. I'm just gonna quit. And I've been trying to get Redox working, but I could not seem to get it to work. Let's just try installing Redox OS. See if we can get this thing running. Because I want to try this. Let's do quick start, latest release, images, desktop. There was something here. So how to launch Kimi without GUI. Build Redux. So Redux is an interesting operating system, which I think is going to be my, which I think is going to be the best choice for trying to port something to port papechanger into, because it's meant to be like a modern operating system. I think I can change the wallpaper on it, and all the code on Redux is meant to be Rust. I think, as far as I understand, if I go into Redux, Unix-like operating system written in Rust, aiming to bring the innovations of Rust to a modern microkernel and full set of applications. Inspired by Plan 9, that's fun. Linux, also fun. Implemented in Rust, microkernel design. It includes an optional GUI and supports the Rust standard library. So I could be able to just write most of the stuff I need just in Rust. There's a display server, window manager, and compositor. Display server is more simple than Wayland, making the porting task more quick and easy. So this is good. MIT license, drivers run in user space. That's kind of fun. Partial POSIX compatibility, custom C library written in Rust. I like a C library written in Rust. That's fun. So let's get this bad boy started. Run Redux QEMU. QEMU. So you can see I've already been here. Download the demo hard drive file, which I've already downloaded, so it says number 1, so I'll just use the one that's already there. Check the SHA sum. I'm not going to do that. Don't care. If you have more than one IMG file, you may adjust this command. If you can run the image from your preferred emulator. If you don't have an emulator installed, use the following command. So I have QEMU x64. So this command will run QEMU with various features Redux can use enabled. So let's Control Shift V. So Redux seems to be coming up. So I guess we got to pick a resolution. We'll do this one. So it looks like it's coming up. There we go. So it's alive. So let's. So I have this bad boy, but we also have this one. I want to try this graphical thing, but I can't seem to get the mouse to work, which is alarming and confusing. So let's move Windows key Shift 4, and then we'll move the browser also to there. So I can't seem to click in here, which is annoying. I don't know why it's not letting me click in here, but let's see. If user password, can I just log in? Can I click in the window and log in? So I can type in this password thing. The user password is nothing. So I'm into Redux. However, the mouse isn't working. So this is all you get to see of Redux. And it doesn't seem to have a lot in the way of keyboard commands. If I do Windows key something, I'm pressing all the keys and it's not doing anything. I really want to see what this is like. And I don't. So I can free my mouse. I can do machine, VGA, grab input. Maybe if I grab input. Well, that didn't help. It moved the mouse a little bit. So Zoom to fit, full screen, parallel 0. What's that do? Oh, that's not helpful. Show tabs. Guess I don't want tabs. Show menu bar. I want that. So I can't seem to get the... If I grab on hover? Huh. So I can't seem to get it to work. It just works for half a second, and that's it. So let's see, Redux, OS, mouse, grab, QEMU. Random mouse behavior, running Redux in a virtual machine. I'll get my mouse back. Huh. Mouse, not working, Redux, QEMU. No, nor mouse USB doesn't move cursor on the screen. What is your setup? You have to set in VirtualBox, you have to set the device to use PS2. Okay. I don't think Redux supports USB at the moment. So I guess I have to... Alright, so input, mouse integration. Machine, is there an input option? If I hit like... Huh. Is there some like advanced settings menu that I'm missing? I don't know how to get this bad boy going. I might be dumb. Could I be? Is it possible that I'm dumb? I don't want to be dumb. So it's just zooming and this stuff. Well, that's a darn shame. Is there an option I missed? QEMU system, CPU reset, guest errors, SNP, 2048, Chardev, Stadeo, debug, signal off, mux on, serial Cardev debug. I don't know what any of this means. Q35 device, whatever. KVM, CPU host, drive file. Huh. Can't boot Redux from VirtualBox. I'm not using VirtualBox, I'm using QEMU. This is kind of a shame. Let's try QEMU PS2 mouse. forum.osdev.org. QEMU has had a bug for quite some time that's caused reliable stream corruption for PS2 devices doing erase and settings flag and delivering inputs. It's finally been fixed in Git, coincidentally, back in 2021. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. For us hobby OS devs, blah, blah, blah. Words. Things. I can finally play Quake in QEMU again. Huh. So this is a C file, which has never helped anyone. Darn you, QEMU. Also, shout out to QEMU, because aside from this, it's been pretty good. Someone by the name of Fabrice Bellard, who wrote all sorts of things. He wrote QEMU, FFmpeg, other stuff. A JavaScript PC emulator. That's very funny. Let's see. I guess I'm booting up Linux in all in JavaScript, which is very funny. I'm not gonna wait for that to load. But for some reason, I can't get this bad boy running. If you get an error with the file name, whatever, system boots. Start the orbital GUI. Control-Alt-G to toggle the mouse behavior if you need to zoom out or exit the emulation. If your emulated cursor is out of alignment with your mouse position, type Alt-G, Alt-F. Finish right in server mode, got it. Oh, you can install it on real hardware. That's scary. Installing Redux on a drive. Trying out Redux. So there's a bunch of stuff I should be doing. This operating system seems neat. Control-G. Control-Alt-G. Windows key Shift 3. Windows key 3. Control-Alt-F for full screen. Control-Alt-G, and the mouse isn't working. This is infuriating because I had really high hopes for this, but if I can't get it to run, no matter whose fault it is, like, it's a problem. Zoom to fit. Still not gonna work. I'm not using some wacky mouse. I mean, I kind of am. Let me try it with the trackpad built into the laptop that it's actually running on. No, that's not working any better. That is really disappointing. So I suppose I'll throw it to you guys. Does anyone have any opinions on wacky operating systems I should try? Possibly to consider porting papechanger to? Let's do a quick Google search. Alternative operating systems. Linux. Ubuntu. Chrome OS. React OS. What is this about? Oh, React OS is fun. Designed to be binary compatible with computer programs and device drivers developed for Windows Server 2003. Let's see if I can download a React OS. Some Windows Server 2003. React OS download. So it's a free re-implementation of Windows. No thanks. Let's proceed with the download. Oh, it's from SourceForge. You know, anything you get from SourceForge is going to be a fire. I don't know why anyone uses SourceForge. I don't get it. Git exists. An operating system based on the best Windows NT design principles. Open source effort to design a quality operating system that's compatible with applications and drivers written for Microsoft Windows NT family of operating systems. Programming language Assembly and C. User interface is Win32. Alright. And of course, my computer doesn't know how to deal with zip files. Downloads, unzip, React. That bad boy. All right. Let's go back to. Oh shoot. Vert manager. Oh great, 9front's still running. Let's shut this bad boy down. Shut down. Force off. Wonder if there's. I can clone, delete, open, view help. Virtual machine details. Display. Details. Ooh. PS2 mouse. Okay, so that's what we already had set up. That's what we were supposed to have. Alright, let's I wonder, can I do a USB redirector? Oh, I don't know how to do this. Video stuff, OS information. Yeah, so this is totally useless. Anyway. Oh, shoot, that's not what I meant to do. I quit the entire application. Virt Manager. Let's do a new virtual machine. Forward. Browse. Downloads. Where is Redux? No, not Redux. React. Alright, choose volume. Forward. Oh, I need React OS. Nope, generic or unknown OS. Fantastic. Forward. That looks fine. That looks fine. That looks fine. So let's see how React OS does. Let's Control-Alt-G to ungrab the thing. Whatever. English, United States. Enter to install. React OS is an alpha stage. Fine. Absolutely accept these settings. Use that bad boy. Quick format. Enter. Great. So while this happens, I'm going to go get some water. All right, guess we're doing some bootloader nonsense. Computer will reboot in 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. Let's throw open React OS. 1996 through 2021, installing devices. All right, that's all fantastic. ReactOS server. ReactOS workstation. All right. Name. Nate. Organization. Nate stream. Next. Administrator password. Ooh. PASSWORD. PASSWORD. Shh, nobody tell anyone that's my password. Thursday, November 9th, 2023 at 1:15 GMT. It's actually New York time. Pacific Mountain, Arizona, Central Time, Eastern Time. Fantastic. So then the time is going to be 8:15 p.m. All right, and it's actually the 8th. Classic, lattice, lunar, Mizu. I'll go with lunar. Yeah. Typical settings. Yep. No, this computer won't be part of a work group. You've successfully completed it. Oh, so I just clicked finish. That was just scrolling through some time for no reason. So we go. We got React OS. Loading boot drivers. This device installs a new device driver. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh. Cancel. Cancel. Fantastic. So this is README. I got to read it. What is React OS? Relationship with Wine Project. Future compatibility. Oh, interesting. So they're going towards Vista, though they're currently focused on Server 2003. Clean room reverse engineering using existing documentation. So they did this from scratch to be like Windows NT or whatever. So this should be pretty neat. Let's see what we got. Games. Solitaire, Spider Solitaire, Wine Mine. All right, guys. Playing some Minesweeper. This is some elite gaming content. Hell yeah. All right, so this one. These are mines. This one's not. Oh, shit. Oh. Dude. All right, let's try again. Fantastic. So we got a mine here. Obviously not a mine here. Obviously not a mine here. Clearly a mine here. Not a mine here. Not a mine here. Not a mine here. Obviously this is a mine. Obviously this is not a mine. Not a mine. 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 Not a mine. Mine. Not a mine. Oh, shit. Let's try this again. Alright, that one's a mine. That one's a mine. Ooh, 3 around both of those. I don't like that. I do not like that. Let's go. This one's obviously mine. Not a mine. Not a mine. Mine. Not a 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 mine. Mine. So 3, including one of those ones. This one has 2. This one has 2. So this scares me. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. This one's not a mine, though. 4 mines. So that one's real easy to figure out. Which means this isn't a mine. These 2 aren't mines. Ooh, 4 around this one. That's scary. Alright, so this one is not a mine. This one's a mine. So 4 around it. So this is 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3. So one of these 2 is a mine. So one of these 2 is a mine. If this one's a mine, then this is 1, 2, 3, and this could be 4. So this is 2. So these are mines. Oh no, not necessarily. So I don't know if any of these are mines. There's got to be some way to logically deduce whether these question marks are mines or not, right? So we have 2 of them here, and then that means one of these 2 is a mine. Because we have this 2, so one of these 2 is a mine. So if this one's a mine, if we treat this one as a mine, then that means that the 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1, 2, 3. Wait a second. So this one is a mine. So this one has 1, 2, 3. So that means one of these 2 is a mine. And this one can see 2, which means it could be this one. Now it'd satisfy the 4 and the 2. Make this not a mine. And I think that's the only way to do that, because if this was a mine, and then one of these 2 has to be shared, which means these 2 aren't mines. This one is a mine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one of these two is going to be a mine, obviously. And actually, I think it's a 50-50 split whether or not these two are mines. And then that'll indicate what the rest of this is. Because this one could be a mine, and then you could have a mine down here. Or this one could be a mine, and then you could have a mine down here. And it would both do it. I'm just going to click. Oh! Ooh. Ooh. Saved it. Nate. Hell yeah. Guys, we swept all the mines. What else is in this bad boy? Startup, empty, administrative tools, device manager, ReactOS applications manager. Can I just download applications? What just happened? There we go. Diablo 2 shareware, double commander. You know what? Let's move this to its own thing. And then we'll do view, scale display, always. There we go. So I got to be honest, so far this ReactOS is certainly the most pleasant thing I'm dealing with, because it's basically just the Windows I use every day, just 20 years older, but open source instead of closed source. Got Qemu. Oh, Super Tux Cart. Oh, bro. How do I install this? All right, so Super Tux Cart truly is the benchmark for determining if a system is good or not, if it runs Super Tux Cart. Any system that runs Super Tux Cart is guaranteed good, and any system that doesn't run Super Tux Cart is guaranteed absolute dog shit. So this is installing very slow. Just for comparison. Sudo pacman -s Super Tux Cart. So that's how long it takes to install on my machine. I mean, look at this. This download is just ripping. Then we compare it to the Redux download, and it's crawling. So I guess the Redux package manager is pointed at it like a slow mirror or something. So I'm going to let this go for a little while. Really missing the connecting tabs to each other thing from Haiku. But I guess I'll have to deal without it. So what else we have in here? Documents, Wraps downloads. Okay, I see what that is. My videos, my music, my pictures. Fantastic. Network places. Recycle bin. Prefer trash. Command prompts. So is this going to be like a DOS thing? Yeah, this is like DOS. I don't know how to use DOS. I'm just going to leave. That was scary. Settings, control panel. Oh man, classic control panel. Strange that classic control panel still exists in modern day Windows. So we got internet settings, keyboard, mouse, network connection, system, OpenGL configuration. Huh. Printers, administrative tools. This is decidedly less fun than some of the other operating systems. This is really, I mean, it's literally just Windows. Anyway, Super Tux Cart is installed. All right, fantastic. Offline account, okay. Okay, no. Single player. I will play as Kiki, I think, from Krita. The steering wheel is, yeah. But it's Tux, Zu. Oh, I can't do GNU. Random cart. Oh, I can't play as the Blender Monkey yet. All right, I'm gonna go for, yeah, I'm playing as her, obviously expert. Obviously we're doing a normal race here, fantastic start race. All right. What's the go button? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I have an anchor tied to me. Now this is truly the pinnacle of gaming. People ask me why I don't play video games very often, and this is why. It's because, I mean, I'm too good, and the game is too perfect. Like, why would anyone want to drive a car in real life when this exists? I mean, you could get addicted to advanced gameplay like this. I mean, look at the controls, the preciseness of the controls. Watch me hit the apex of this turn. Oh, look at that. Oh, that slows you down. Okay. I mean, this really feels like I'm on the highway in the M2. This experience is being perfectly recreated. It's as though I'm coming up on a challenger. Is there a drift button? Wait, I got a boost. Oh, snap. Boost in. Oh. Let's boost this bad boy again. Oh, I got whapped on the head? This game is ridiculous. This really is gaming. This is the pinnacle of video games. All right, just got blown up. So, I mean, anyway, if Redux OS is capable of running Super Tux Kart, much like my Linux system is, then there's no doubt in my mind that it's possibly the perfect operating system. Let's just finish this race out. I know I'm coming in dead last, but you know, I thought I'd give the AI a chance. You know, that's important to me. Why do I keep hitting that button? Let's grab some nitrous. I don't know how to use it. Throw a basketball out there. I love basketball. Did I get that guy? Oh, I got him. All right, final lap. We're making up some time here. Blast past that guy. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that does. This is, I mean, I cannot imagine a video game better than this. And I've played a lot of video games in my day. Back in my day, back when I still played video games, I was playing them, truly. Oh, shit. See, this game shows off why I don't understand why people pay money for video games. I mean, if this is coming out of the open source community, why would you ever play anything else? I mean, what's the point? Like, you're going to get an inferior experience to this, no matter what, and you're going to be spending money on it? I mean, Richard Stallman truly is a G for creating... Oh, I was definitely in front there. And that's all there is to it. All right, let's get the hell out of this. This is awful. Oh, it's not letting me quit. Control C. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, so Super Tux Kart is absolute dog shit. And it's still not downloaded on this. I'm going to delete that. Let's see. What else do we have in Redux OS? Windurstat. So here's what I want to try. I want to see if I can get papechanger running in this bad boy. So let's see. Can we get where's the web browser? Accessories, communications, entertainment, system tools. Does this thing have a web browser? I don't know that it comes with a web browser. So it's going to be in Application Manager, which this is sorely needed when you're running actual Windows NT and Windows, you know, the old Windows, an actual package manager. So let's see. We want Git for Windows. That's going to be important. And we want a browser. Firefox 48. Is that the current version or what? So let's do that. Is this, where's the install button? Install. So install Git in Firefox. And then I wonder, does Go run on Redux OS? Oh, I gotta wait for Firefox to install before I can run Firefox. What am I thinking? So for those of you new viewers, I'm just going through and evaluating various operating systems to determine where I want to install papechanger next. Oh, but of course I'll accept the GPL. Absolutely additional icons. That's fine. Get as is. Check it as is, commit as is. This will be fine. Use that. Fantastic. Fantastic. Install. Ooh. 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 Look at that. I mean, I think I might not even need papechanger. I mean, why would you want custom wallpapers when you can get wallpapers like Lake or ReactOS circles blue _1 or this one? I might make papechanger only have these wallpapers. I mean, these are great. All right, so we're waiting to install Firefox. I don't know what's going on with that. I guess we're gonna install Git first because you can only install one thing at a time on Windows. So it runs Wine Internet Explorer. Interesting. And it looks like the system is frozen up. Is that what's going on? So this truly is disappointing. Yeah, it looks like Redux has frozen up. So that's that, I guess. Let's shut this bad boy down. So yeah. I think we've looked at enough operating systems. I frankly didn't care much for any of them. They're all quite useless and did not work. So honestly, maybe I'll do Haiku, but for real, these bad boys are useless. That's why I understand why no one uses these alternate operating systems. It's because they suck. And I don't know where to go from there. That's kind of all there is to it. So I suppose the only thing left to do is to sign off. So I'm gonna just pick a random stream, and I am Modev. This looks like fun. This guy's moving JavaScript to Rust, migrating his app from JavaScript to Rust. So I'm going to begin a raid. This is I am Modev. I am Modev. So I'll see you guys next time. Have fun watching I am Modev. And I'll see you next time. If anyone's still in here, thank you for watching. My name is Nate. Check me out on Twitter, YouTube, Stream Archives. Eventually I'll do other things. So that'll be fun. And I'll catch you guys on the flip.